So I'm on an 8-day vacation visiting family. My 2 older kids live in Vancouver, and we are here visiting them. Sugar diet wise, I am just focusing my foods on whole foods, sugar-based fruit. Oh, the dog is leaving. Bye-bye, doggy. So I'm basing my meals on whole foods, mostly fruit-based and sugar-based. But I am also eating normally. I'm not going to be that person that has to go to a special place or has to always be accommodated. So I'm going to try that and just eat to hunger. What I've been doing is so all week I'm going to do that and see. I didn't bring a scale. They don't have a scale. So I'm going to see what that does for my weight. I'm going to be mindful, but I'm also going to enjoy. So yesterday when we arrived, it was morning time. For us, it was like midday already. And my kids had made eggs, bacon, cheesy bread. Let's go to the park, Isaac. Oh, the bird. Let's go back to the park. Yeah, a crow. He went, ka, ka. Ka, ka. Eggs, bacon. Bye-bye, crow. Sorry, this is the only time I can make a video. This is like real life. Eggs, bacon, cheesy bread. What else was there? Yeah, and there wasn't any fruit or anything like available, and there was only bananas in the fruit bowl, and we still had to go shopping. So I ate that. I was hungry. Then we went for a grocery shop, and I bought lots of good supplies, frozen fruit, everything. And then the rest of the afternoon, then we ended up at a little spot for a bite to eat. And I ended up drinking a Sprite before eating. I'm gonna try that. So that's like a little hack. I filled up on glycogen, on sugar, and then I had half a meal of a rice bowl with chicken. It was like a Mexican bowl, rice, chicken. I had the dressings like on the side, so I didn't use them. I didn't eat the guacamole. So all the high fatty foods, even though it's probably fat and oil in the rice of the bowl. And I ate only half of it. I barely ate any chicken. In fact, I didn't eat any chicken, so no protein. So it was more like a starch meal with veggies, and they had a good amount of veggies that probably had oil on them. And I didn't take a picture because by then we were so bleary. When we came home, it was like several hours later, and then I had a bowl of rice with maple syrup and a little bit of oat milk. It's very high fat, and water. So just to have white, murky water. And that was very delicious. And I went to bed. And this morning I just had a beautiful smoothie. I also forgot to take a picture. I'm going to try to be more like mindful of taking pictures of my food. But I didn't take a picture because it was very hectic. I was trying to keep the baby quiet because it's pretty closed quarters. And trying to get ready. We had a bath, we had washed up, we had to get ready for the day. Like, it was pretty hectic. And I made a smoothie in the midst of that while chasing a toddler in an apartment that's not baby proofed. Yeah, it was hectic. But the smoothie had frozen mango, frozen blueberries, frozen strawberries, fresh banana, and like 8 small dates. They weren't medjool, they were just the small ones. And I blended that up, and it was very delicious. And then I had a handful more of dates, like 4 or 5 more dates. And now we're out, and it's only 7 a.m. So I will keep this chronicle going. I will share as I go. I drank about half of this. I am heading to the beach. All my kids and their partners are busy this afternoon. So I brought with me the leftover food from yesterday, which was like a whole bunch of chicken, a good amount of rice, and some guacamole. So I ate most of the rice. So it was maybe half a cup of rice. Had oil on it for sure, had flavoring, was good. Had some corn in it. I didn't take a picture. Sorry for the camera moves. I'm literally pushing the stroller. I'm so satisfied. It's crazy. I've been eating sugar all morning, mainly drinking juice. I had a bit of candy about an hour ago, and I got hungry And because we're not fasting while I'm here, I decided to have that little bit of rice, and it's totally satisfying. I am just gonna load up on sugar first, and then when I get hungry for real food, I eat a little bit of real food. I'm trying to not eat protein and starch at the same time. Smoothie for me, meatball for the baby. And some smoothie for him too. We're back from a day of being outside. We went to the beach. I walked a lot, like 10,000 steps, going all the way to the beach and all the way back up a hill. If you know Vancouver at all, you know it's hilly. The baby is asleep. He fell asleep on the way home. He's having like 2 random naps now because of jet lag. It's fine. We'll let him stay up a little later. That will get him to this time zone, hopefully. I burned a lot of energy too. Got a lot of steps, a lot more than I normally do. I do walk a lot, but not this much. So that's great. My daughter is coming home soon. She had a few things to do. And we're gonna make dinner, probably pasta. We have bow tie pasta already made. Chicken and lots of veggies, and I'm going to keep it as low fat as I can. And I will show you what I ate today and how the day went. I'm so excited actually, you guys, to show you more of how my traveling week is going, because everyone has to at some point, you know, like enjoy a travel week or come off sugar fasting for a little while. And I have been having a pretty easy time not overeating, but I'm kind of like panicked about what I should eat, mostly because I don't want to gain the weight back. So I'm like, should I eat this? Should I not? So I keep focusing on juice. I keep focusing on like smoothies. If we were out and I have that smoothie, you know, I don't grab for like sandwiches and stuff like that if I can help it. I finished the guacamole and the chicken. I also brought along a liter of juice and drank that throughout the day. And then tonight I'm just gonna eat normally, probably drink some juice before dinner. I don't know, I'm experimenting with this. Don't like go and copy it and like say it doesn't work. I'm literally experimenting with it. If you want to experiment, go ahead, but like don't just do it and then be mad that I suggest it, because I'm not suggesting it. I'm just sharing with you that I'm doing it to fill up my glycogen stores, because it really helps for me to drink juice before I'm eating, to eat a lot less food. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna experiment. Maybe every day there's gonna be a new thing, but yeah, that's today. So I will show you what I eat tonight. I will show pictures all the way to literally every snack I have, and then I will upload this video. One thing I really do pretty diligently is take my peak performance vitamins throughout this. There are some fat soluble ones, so they have not affected my weight loss at all. Like literally it's like 2 pills a day, like whatever. So for me, that's not an issue. And I just feel good, you know, when I'm sugar fasting, even if I eat a lot of fruit, which has a lot of nutrients, and veggie, I eat some vegetables, some sugar fasting days, but I also eat some candy. You know, it really does make me feel good to know that I'm getting my multivitamins in. And these vitamins are so incredible. They are 10 times more absorbable than even popular vitamins from the health food store or your naturopath. And this has been studied with human studies. So they had people take the vitamins and had a double-blind study, and some didn't take the vitamins, and they checked their blood, and the ones who took peak performance had 10 times more of the vitamins in their system than the control group did. So these vitamins are the real deal, and they come in little individual packets. I'll show you a picture. I didn't actually prepare oh, actually I have some right here. Okay, that's an AM pack and a PM pack. They're already ripped apart. My daughter takes them too. She swears by them. She actually was getting sick a lot. Like her immune system was really, really down, and she couldn't figure it out. She spent hundreds of dollars on a naturopath, and I was like, take peak performance, just try it for a month. She stopped being sick. She used to get sick 2 or 3 times a month for several days. Like She couldn't even go to work half the time. And now she only gets like one cold, like in the spring, maybe one cold in the fall, or if she's traveling a lot, like maybe, like we all do when we get run down, you know, that's it. Like, and she is like diligent with her vitamins. So that's why there's some here. This is where she keeps them. If you want to learn more about peak performance, I will drop the link below and we will chat more about that. Having a little pre-dinner and while cooking watermelon. So I might eat this whole thing. Who knows?
Because before, I was getting sick every month. I won't swear on your TV. I was getting sick every month, and now I'm not getting sick because I take peak performance. But truly, that's real.
That's real. After dinner, we had bubble tea. And my final snack to cap off the night were a bunch of dates, and then I went to bed.